Okay, so this guy is, if you don't listen to this, you're going to burn in hell. You're telling me that's kindness? You're telling me that's peace? That's hatred. That's anger.
There's a police officer there that he's going to tell you if you touch us and assault us, you go to jail. Is he being hateful or is he just warning you?
I mean, I don't know why you decided to bring that up unless you're kind of scared.
Because it's a metaphor that we're doing the same thing. We're warning you. We're not here to hate you. It's a warning, okay? If you do a crime, you go to jail. That's a warning, okay?
That's a threat of violence. What you're telling me is
a threat of violence.
Yes, it's literally what you said. If I do something to you, then that guy's going to provide more violence.
Yeah, and if you continue to sin and you die in your sin, you're going to go to hell. That's what Jesus said.
Now here's what I hear Jesus say. That most, if not the vast majority of human beings that you know and that I know are on their way to hell.
So, is hell an important topic to teach about? Guys, there are thousands of components to learning about God, being a good Christian, all sorts of things. If I get one chance to talk to someone about Jesus, I'm going to actually ask them what they're struggling with and get to know them, because I guarantee whatever it is they're struggling with, Jesus is the answer. Jesus had many opportunities to have these types of one-off interactions with people that were sinning. He didn't choose to take that moment to condemn their sin or let them know about hell. He took those opportunities to heal them, to help them, to show them love. We use fear to teach like small children to keep them safe because they don't understand yet. But as parents, we hope that by the time our children grow up, they're able to act right and be safe out of love and because they now understand.
I suppose the obvious question is, we did that back in January. Has your position changed at all after that? Because it raised a lot of headlines, a lot of controversy. Since then, more states have endorsed same-sex marriage. It's becoming much less of a prohibitive kind of issue than it used to be. What's your view now?
You know, Piers, it really never changes because mine's based out of the Scripture. That's what I believe that the Scripture says, that homosexuality is a sin. So, you know, I believed it before and I still believe it now. Again, I would just reiterate what I said. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't dislike anybody, but, you know, respecting my faith and believing, you know, in what the Scripture says, that's the best way I can interpret it.
Now, in this clip, Joel Osteen has Piers Morgan coming after him about his stance on gay marriage. Now, if you believe gay marriage is a sin or not is between you and God and your interpretation of the Bible. And I'd like to get into that and do another video soon. But the point is, Joel Osteen did not bring this up, Piers Morgan did. But if we have a platform to reach others about the power of Jesus and how he can actually help them transform their lives, including gay married couples, can we focus on ways that would bring them into an understanding of the love of Jesus and how he can transform their lives instead of telling them Scripture and by proxy God is against them? I just think we need to get the priorities of when we have that moment, the opportunity of what we bring up and what we work on with people. I think it's so important. So in summary, guys, I'd like to give you an example of ways I would prioritize what to talk to people about Jesus. If someone you know has a sin they're committing that you really want to talk to them about through the eyes of religion, try instead thinking of a struggle they've shared with you that's not a sin, such as their marriage is struggling. Share with them that Jesus has the power to repair their marriage and fill it with love once again. Once they find Jesus, then his love can work on the other areas of their life. Here's an example of that.
Can't give my life to Jesus Christ yet because I'm not good enough. I need to stop saying the F word before I come to Jesus. I need to get off my addiction before I really give my life to Jesus Christ. He didn't come for the people who went through rehab. He came for the sick and addicted and lonely and hurting.
There is no marriage too broken for God's healing. And there is no relationship beyond God's redemption. When two people will seek one God. You say, well, I can't make her do it. I can't make him do it. You can't. But you can do what you can do. So if you're dating and it's like jacked up, what do? You got some options. If it's not going where you can end it, or you can seek God to help fix it. If you're in a marriage, you can't change him, you can't change her, but you can seek God and you can be a person of character and you can pray and fast and believe and you can do everything possible to live at peace with everyone and trust God to do what only he can do.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please share this to somebody you know that needs to hear this and maybe change their perspective on how they witness to others. God bless.